Welcome back to Clasiq Movie Entertainment. Today's movie, My Sweet Pain, is a heartbreaking Nollywood drama about sacrifice, family, motherhood, and the painful choices people make when love and responsibility collide. The story follows Daniel, a devoted son whose life is turned upside down when his mentally unstable mother suddenly returns to his life. Daniel is happily married to Lucy, who is heavily pregnant with their first child. Their marriage seems peaceful until Daniel receives shocking news that his mother has been found wandering around the marketplace, confused and abandoned. With nowhere else to take her, Daniel brings his mother into his home. However, Lucy is immediately unhappy about the decision. She believes she is already carrying enough stress because of her pregnancy and doesn't have the strength to care for another person, especially someone struggling with mental illness. Despite her complaints, Daniel insists that his mother is family and deserves compassion. As the days pass, things become increasingly difficult. Daniel's mother frequently forgets things, breaks plates, makes messes around the house, and often mistakes Daniel for her late husband. While Daniel sees these incidents as symptoms of her condition, Lucy sees them as disruptions that make her life unbearable. The tension between the two women grows stronger every day. Daniel's mother constantly tries to help around the house, but her efforts usually create more problems. One day she attempts to cook and almost causes a fire that could have destroyed the house. Another time she ruins Lucy's clothes while trying to wash them. She even wanders away from home, forcing Daniel to search desperately until he finally finds her. Each incident pushes Lucy closer to her breaking point. Meanwhile, Daniel remains patient and protective of his mother. He remembers all the sacrifices she made while raising him. He recalls how doctors once advised her to terminate her pregnancy because it threatened her life, yet she chose to keep him despite the risks. To Daniel, every inconvenience caused by his mother is insignificant compared to everything she endured for him. Unfortunately, Lucy cannot see things from his perspective. She feels neglected and believes Daniel cares more about his mother than about his pregnant wife and unborn child. Arguments become a daily occurrence. The house that was once filled with love becomes filled with resentment and frustration. Eventually, Lucy gives Daniel an ultimatum. She tells him that he must choose between his mother and his family. If his mother stays, she will live with their unborn baby. Daniel is devastated. He loves his wife deeply, but he also feels responsible for the helpless woman who gave him life. Unable to bear the pressure, he makes a painful decision. He takes his mother back to the village. The elderly woman is excited because she believes she will see her beloved goats again. She has no idea that her son is sending her away because of the conflict at home. As Daniel drives her to the village, both mother and son share emotional moments together. His mother notices the sadness in his eyes and tries to comfort him, even offering him one of her goats. Despite her mental condition, her love for her son remains pure and unconditional. After leaving her behind, Daniel returns home heartbroken. But instead of finding peace, he is overwhelmed by guilt. He realizes he has abandoned the very woman who sacrificed everything for him. The pain becomes unbearable. Daniel begins to understand that some decisions can never truly feel right, no matter how logical they seem. Finally, he writes a deeply emotional letter to Lucy. In the letter, he reminds her that his mother is not just an old woman but the reason he exists. He explains that every opportunity, every success, and even his ability to love Lucy came from the sacrifices his mother made. He asks her to imagine being old, weak, and dependent someday, only to be rejected by those she loves. Daniel tells Lucy that he cannot turn his back on a helpless woman who never abandoned him. In the end, he chooses to live with his mother rather than continue living in a home where she is unwanted. The movie closes with a powerful message about gratitude, compassion, and the importance of honoring those who sacrifice for us. My Sweet Pain reminds us that while marriage is important, we should never forget the people who gave us life and stood by us when we had nothing. It is a touching story that asks a difficult question. What would you do if you had to choose between your spouse and the parent who sacrificed everything for you? And that's the story of My Sweet Pain. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Clasiq Movie Entertainment for more amazing Nollywood movie recaps and summaries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.